Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you survived St. Patrick's Day. March 18th, it's a twofer today, which is why I have all my gadgets out today. National Sloppy Joe Day. Slow cooker. It's going to be a nothing recipe for you to make. Why not make homemade Sloppy Joes instead of that canned stuff? Make the real deal. You make it yourself. You spice it up how you like it. And it's in the slow cooker, so you don't have to babysit it. It cooks itself. Perfect. While we're doing part 2, which is Lacey Oatmeal Cookie Day. You're getting dinner and dessert in one day. Perfect. And like I said, you don't even have to watch the Sloppy Joe, so all you're basically doing is making your cookies today while your dinner's part is cooking. Alrighty, we got all our dinner stuff ready here. We're going to get this going so we can get it in the slow cooker, and then we're on to Lacey Oatmeal Cookies. Alrighty? Be right back. Here's what you need. Okay, for our Sloppy Joes today, we need 1.5 pounds of ground beef. We need a pound of pork sausage. We're using spicy Italian, taken out of the casing. We need 1 small onion chopped. We need 1 green bell pepper chopped. 1 can 8 ounces tomato sauce, a half a cup of water, a half a cup of ketchup, a 1/4 cup of firmly packed brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of spicy brown mustard, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a little salt, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and 8 hamburger rolls to eat them on. Alrighty, let's get started today. Here's our big skillet. We're going to put our beef in there, and we're going to put our sausage in there. Now you remove the sausage from the casing, and then you're basically going to break all this up as it browns, okay? So you're mixing all that together. Now, I'm using spicy Italian sausage that I took out of the casing just to give our Sloppy Joes a little extra heat, a little extra something, you know. You can use plain if you want, plain sausage. You can use just the crumble ground sausage if you can find the, I forgot what it's called, Jimmy Dean maybe or something. And you can use that kind of sausage, a pound of it. So whatever you like taste-wise. But we're doing ours from scratch today, so we're going to add the stuff that we like just to kick it up a little bit, okay? So we're going to get this browning. And to this also, while we're browning this, we're going to throw in our onions and our peppers because we want the fat from these meats to help cook down our onions and peppers while they're browning, because this meat is going to give off a lot of juice. A lot of grease is going to come off this meat. So, perfect way to saute your vegetables at the same time and give some nice flavor to the meat to get it started anyway. Alrighty? This is the only cooking part of this recipe, which, like I said, is a great thing because you're just going to cook this. What's that going to take you, 10-15 minutes? Throw it in with the rest of the ingredients and we're done for today with dinner, okay? So let me get this browned and we'll be back as soon as it's ready to go in. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is, while this is browning, while we got all our veggies and meat browning, I'm going to actually mix our sauce ahead of time in here. It says that you can just, basically with most of these recipes, that you can just throw all these ingredients in and stir them in right in the slow cooker. But I really want this sauce to be blended, considering there's like sugar and stuff. I want that all mixed in good. I don't want chunks of it as I just dump it into the slow cooker. Okay? Okay, so I'll take my tomato sauce and put that into my mixer here. My half a cup of water. My ketchup. Mustard. Our brown sugar. Our cider vinegar. Our chili powder, our Worcestershire, and our flour. Okay? And we're just going to mix this up so we have our sauce for our sloppy joes. Okay, so there's our meat mixture. We drained it off, drained as much of the fat as we could off of it. Here's our slow cooker. It's going to go right in there. Okay. Now the beauty of this recipe is we're going to cook it on high, so it's only going to take about 4 hours in the slow cooker. So you can basically put this together in the morning. If you do it early enough, you could have it for lunch, or if you do it in the afternoon, you have it for dinner. I mean, you can do it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and have it ready for 5. I mean, perfect. You know, and again, you don't have to babysit it. I'm taking our mixed sauce. I put all our ingredients into our mixer and mix them all up to make our sauce. And I'm just going to dump that now over the meat. Okay. Just make sure too, when you're cooking, when you cook your meat down, that one, it's no longer pink, that it's cooked all the way through. It doesn't have to be burnt, you know, brown, but I mean, it has to be brown that it's cooked, for one. And for two, make sure you chop it up real good in the pan as it's cooking, because you want sloppy joe consistency. You don't want big chunks of meat. You want, you know, ground beef looking meat. Okay, this looks really good in here. We're going to mix it all together, and it's ready. That's it. Dinner's ready, or will be in 4 hours. Okay, lid on, high, 4 hours. See you then. Off to the side. All right, now we get started on part 2 of today's 2 for show. Let's get going on our Lacey oatmeal cookies. Be right back with the stuff you're gonna need. Okay, for today we doubled our ingredients because we want to make a double batch. So if you only want 1 batch, half the ingredients. We have today 6 sticks of unsalted butter, 6 cups of uncooked rolled oats, not the instant ones. We have 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 3½ cups of sugar, 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 4 large eggs lightly beaten. Alright, so first things first for our cookies today, we're going to take our 6 sticks of butter and we're going to melt them down in a pot, okay? While that's melting, in our bowl here, we're going to mix some of our other ingredients, okay? We're going to put our oats in here. This might be a little too full for this bowl. Maybe I shouldn't have doubled this, but we'll see. We're going to put our sugar, then our flour, our salt, and our vanilla. Okay? So we're just going to mix these together right now on low, just to combine them. Make sure they don't spill out all over the place. Okay, the only thing you're not adding is your eggs right now, and your butter, of course, till it's melted. But your eggs, we wait on that. That's last. Okay? Okay, so our butter all melted down. We let it cool for about 10 minutes or so, because you don't want to pour it hot butter into this mixture. We just wanted it kind of cool down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to add this to our mixture here, our oatmeal mixture. Oh, I forgot to tell you too, make sure you got your oven on 325, preheating. Okay, we still got a little more work to do, so we'll be all right. Now, once you know this is all incorporated, we're going to add our eggs, okay? Alrighty, and we're ready to go. As you can see, this is a very running batter. So, what we're going to do is use our little ice cream scooper here. This is usually what I use for cookies. It's really more to get a equal measurement for all our cookies. Is using for, because obviously it's not scoopable like a hard cookie dough that you put, you know, scoops of it on and then it melts down. This is very batter-like. So we're just going to put this on our parchment paper, and we're going to make sure we leave a good amount of room between them, because these are really going to cook and spread out. Okay? At least a couple inches in between. Otherwise they're all gonna bake together and you're gonna have one big sheet, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. I don't know, we may have to try that sometime. If we dump this all on a cookie sheet and just made one big lace cookie, oatmeal cookie, that might be kind of cool. Hey, that gives me an idea for something. Alright, I'll save that one. I'll put that one in the back of my mind. We'll save that for another day. Alrighty, I'm going to scoop all these out. You got 2 sheets. I got 2 cookie sheets here lined with parchment. My oven ready to go. So, just going to scoop these and get them in. We'll see you when they come out. Alrighty, back in a few. Okay, there's our first batch out. Okay, now keep in mind when you're baking these, they're very, very flimsy when they first come out because they're hot. So don't try to take them off right away. We have cooling racks to cool them down, but you want to let them sit for like a minute or two to firm up a little bit before you try to get them off. Because if you try now, they're just going to completely fall apart, okay? Got the rest in the oven. We got still a lot more to go in our bowl here. We'll be back with a huge box of these. We're going to try some of them. We may ship some of these too to some of our watchers and sharers and likers out there, because one of the bonuses of doing that, once in a while you get a treat in the mail. Alrighty, and we still have our Sloppy Joe cooking. Got a couple more hours for that too, but it's going to be a good day. Nice and easy. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're all ready for a taste test. Okay, we got our potato rolls. I love potato rolls. One of my favorite things, especially with Sloppy Joes. Okay. So, ooh, look at that, wow. Gotta give you a shot of that when I scoop some of this out for you. Okay, so we just put a little bit of our Sloppy Joe. Look how good that looks. And of course you gotta put some cheddar cheese on it. Okay. It's almost like a little slider, a little Sloppy Joe slider, because it's not real huge, but that's okay. There you go, look at that. Alright, we're going to give this a taste. It's a new recipe for this Sloppy Joe. I've made other ones in the crock pot before, but never this one. Ooh, man, it's hot. Oh. This is so good when I tell you. Never mind that can thing. You gotta make this from scratch in a crock pot, because all the flavors simmer together over a couple hours. You get that sweetness from the brown sugar and the fantastic. I'm telling you, winner today, Sloppy Joe. Make this one. And now I know I'm supposed to finish my sandwich, but it was a twofer today, remember? I mean, look at these gorgeous Lacey oatmeal cookies. Crispy, but chewy. Perfect combination. Perfect sweetness. Oh my god, these are amazing too. We had a double winner today. It was a twofer, and we enjoyed both of them. Okay? Make either one of these today. Make them both today. Both super easy. I mean, you dump everything in here and you let it cook itself. And that one is just the time waiting for them to bake, because mixing it was nothing. Alrighty? 2 for today. See you all tomorrow.